Welcome, I'm Anand Naidu. Thanks for joining us. Egypt remains in political turmoil, although the country's military-backed rulers and Islamist leaders are now showing a willingness to resolve their differences through negotiation. It's been a month since Mohamed Morsi was toppled and detained. The former Egyptian president had been held in a secret location since then, while his supporters have held vigil in the streets in the hope that he will be returned to the presidency. CCTV's Yasser Hakim joins us now live from Cairo. And Yasser, there have been more protests on Saturday. We had clashes last night, that's Friday night in Cairo as well. What's the latest there?
Right now, it's a bit calmer. It's been not so busy in the streets like the night before. Maybe in some areas in Alexandria, in Cairo, just more rallies. But it was more busier in the diplomatic arena with a lot of meetings. William Burns is here, the German foreign minister is here, and also the Bahraini envoy. Even the defense minister, Fattah al-Sisi, met for the first time with representatives from the Islamist movements here in Egypt to try to forge some kind of peaceful road out of this crisis. As you just said a while ago, former President Mohamed Morsi has been detained for 1 month now since his ouster on July the 3rd, while at the same time the legal procedures concerned with the former president and the leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood, who are also detained in a high security jail, while the legal system is going under scrutiny in Egypt. Let's see.
Mohamed Morsi is facing various charges: espionage, inciting violence, presiding over killings, and for breaking out of jail. Many are skeptical.
These charges lead to a death penalty if convicted, but the slow legal process is compounding the problem. We had the same issue with Mubarak. He was charged 4 months after stepping down, and 3 years down the line, there is still no final verdict. The Prosecutor General also banned the media coverage of Morsi's case, which is creating rumors and speculations, making people worried.
The military says Morsi is being kept in a secret location for his own safety. It's let a human rights team visit Morsi, and this week, diplomats from the European Union and the African Union were also allowed to see him. Morsi is not the only person detained. Over 50 leaders of his Muslim Brotherhood are being held in a high-security prison. They face similar charges to Morsi, charges their followers deny.
These are all lies by the military that have no base or evidence. These are all political allegations with no legal foundations. We are used to these and we will stop their evil plans.
Police want to round up others. Topping that list, protest organizers Mohammed al-Biltagi and Isam al-Aryan. They're accused of inciting violence and killings in recent clashes, but they say the legal process is corrupt.
They have refused access for our lawyers to meet the arrested leaders and the right for defense. This is against human rights and proves they are scared of us because they know the allegations are all lies and fabricated.
It's not just the authorities making the accusations against the pro-Morsi camp. The United Nations Children's Fund and Amnesty International have both alleged various abuses by protesters here.
And what we can see now is that the standoff between the Muslim Brotherhood and the leadership now is not just in the streets, but will be in the courts as well. And it's a known fact that the courts in Egypt, the court battles take years in Egypt. People hope that the street battles don't take so much, or it will be damaging the transition to democracy. Back to you.
Yes, one quick question, and that is, you mentioned that William Burns, the U.S. envoy, is in Cairo having talks there. What is he hoping to achieve?
He's hoping that he could reach some kind of compromise where it would be a chance to end the sit-ins in Nasser City and in Nahda by the Muslim Brotherhood in return for amnesty to the leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood, and also that they would be back to the new political structure being shaped in Egypt. Now, whether this will succeed or not remains to be seen. He even extended his stay in Egypt for an extra day, which shows that he might be doing something positive or getting results. and that's why he's staying for an extra day.
Okay, thanks, Yasser. Yasser Hakim there from Cairo.